reality of wrestling. This is championship week on the road. 3 titles will be defended. In our main event tonight, we will crown a brand new Diamonds Division champion as Gigi takes on Promise Braxton.
That match is going to be incredible. The Diamonds Division is always heating up here in the reality of wrestling. And today, we are going to crown a brand new one. I can't wait to see who it's going to be.
We're also going to have Ruthless Ryan Davidson in his Open Texas Championship Challenge. And starting off the action this week, the Reality of Wrestling Championship is on the line. Edge Stone takes on Mantell.
Edge Stone and Mantell. This is going to be nothing but mountain versus mountain. And I'm so excited. And maybe Edge will be able to retain.
We're going to find out. That's going to start off the action this week on the Reality of Wrestling. Well, there he is, the Reality of Wrestling champion, the man who defeated the mysterious Q to win that very title. He is now the captain of Stone Island.
A title that is very prestigious here. Is the main championship that everybody vies for here in the reality of wrestling. And quite frankly, I don't know which man is going to be the one to be able to take down Edge Stone.
We're going to have to find out. Are you a captain of an island? Are you an emperor of an island? Are you the president? Are you the president? I don't really know what you are.
I mean, he's whatever he wants to be. It's his island after all.
Edge Stone fought quite the fight. He's had quite the journey to reach this moment. Has had successful defenses of that road title. Tonight might be his biggest test, going up against Mantell, a former Reality Wrestling Texas champion. But it looks like Edge Stone has something that he wants to say to start us off tonight.
Oh.
Road Nation! Damn, that's some good energy right there. That's some good energy right there. Who's ready for a rumble? We got so much going on tonight. We got so much entertainment. We got so much happening. And it's gonna start. Unfortunately, we actually have a change. Unfortunately, I won't be able to defend my title tonight. I know. Calm down. Due to complications, Moonshine Mantell won't be able to fight me tonight.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
That is news to all
I
of
know,
us.
I'm pissed off too. I was ready to go. I'm ready to fight every night. I'm ready to put on the line every single time I step in this ring. Y'all feel me?
We know that music. It's the Nature Boys.
What are they doing out here? What business do they have with the road champion?
I mean, we're going to find out. Johnny Lyons has a mic.
Johnny Lyons and Dylan Flea are the Nature Boys. Well, I'll be honest with you. I kind of like these guys. I can't help it. I know they're despicable. They're cheats. They're no good. They're interrupting the captain or the president of Stone Island. I just kind of like them, though.
I think it may just be because through your rose-colored glasses you're seeing the embodiment of a new Ric Flair, perhaps. But I can guarantee you those are not Ric Flair at all.
Oh, well, that would be weird because there's 2 of them. But nevertheless, the Nature Boys making their slow roll into the ring here this evening at the Reality of Wrestling. Definitely they have something that they want to say to the champion. How wise is that? I'm not sure.
I'm going to tell you right now, not very wise.
Now it's the 2 real men standing swearing in this ring could have a moment of silence.
Oh, wow. Look at that. And the Road Nation obliging.
Edge Stone, look at you. See, I remember when you used to be a pebble training back in New Orleans. Oh. In my ears deceived me, did the Moonshine Mobile have a little engine problems? So how about right now, you go one-on-one with the baddest, with the biggest, with the absolute meanest man on the Raw roster. I'm talking about me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait 1 second.
Wait a minute. Johnny Lyons.
Did you say biggest?
He just laid down the challenge to Edge Stone. Edge Stone, I'm not sure.
Let's do this.
Oh,
wait a minute. Well, that is a shiny, shiny vest. And Johnny Lyons seems 100% about it. Stone seems to accept it. And you know, I'm getting word that Sharmell has made this match official.
What?
It has not been on our plans for this evening.
What?
But Johnny Lyons is getting his first crack at the Reality Wrestling Championship against Edge Stone. What do you got to say to that, Kirby?
I'm honestly flabbergasted, but it is championship week. That is what we promoted this as, and it looks like we are definitely going to be having a Reality of Wrestling championship match here to open the show.
Well, Edge is a fighting champion and always has been whenever he has a title. So, of course, he's going to go against. But look at this. Johnny came out here. I mean, obviously, he had that under his shirt. But do you think he always wears that under there?
I think he might sleep in it. I'm going to be honest with you. And you know what? I don't blame him for it. It's quite the jacket. But there we go. The Reality Wrestling Championship is officially on the line here on Night of Champions Week. For Reality Wrestling, we have 2 other title matches scheduled for you. This one, although scheduled, the opponent for Edge Stone not, Johnny Lyons, has to be giving up the size and strength advantage to Edge Stone.
I think every single kind of disadvantage is on the side of Johnny Lyons. Just, I know he carries himself with some gravitas and everything, but I don't think this is going to be one of the biggest mismatches we've ever seen.
Wait a minute. He threw the jacket at Edge Stone. Oh, but it was not enough to get the advantage. Stone just picks him up. Oh my God, puts him down. Good God in heaven.
That's the champion right there, ladies and gentlemen, Edge Stone.
Oh no, gotta watch out for Dylan Fleer there, trying to grab on to Edge.
Oh man! Big chop from Johnny Lyons and a big boot.
You got to give Johnny Lyons credit here today. He is definitely trying to give it his all, and he could definitely pull off the upset. Anything can happen here in the World Gym Arena.
Oh, well, I think we know what's going to happen.
Wow, just throws him halfway, not even halfway, all the way across the ring.
That was a coast-to-coast there.
Johnny Lyons might be rethinking his decision for this evening.
That's the resolve of wanting to be a champion right there. But it looks like the World Gym Arena here wants one more.
I mean, I can't blame him. Good night.
Oh, and Dylan Fleer, face first off the ring, but look at that.
Whoa!
A single leg slam, Olympic-style slam right there for Johnny Lyons. 2. Oh, wow, Dylan Fleer holding the boots down, but still not enough.
And here comes Johnny Lyons. Look at this, going up to the top rope.
I just cannot believe Johnny's. Oh!
Wait a minute. Edge Stone, though, just powering through.
Has got to be the mistake of the century there for Johnny Lyons.
Oh, no.
Oh, just slams him down. Cover. 1, 2, infinity. And still.
here, ladies and gentlemen, as Edge Stone manages to retain the Reality of Wrestling Championship. I would say without even breaking a sweat. Wouldn't you guys agree?
I would agree with that.
Exactly. But there's Dylan running to the aid. I mean, I'll give him credit. That is a good partner right there. Stay golden, Pony Boy.
Well, still, your Reality Wrestling Champion, the leader, captain, whatever, of Stone Island. Yeah, how about this? The champion of Stone Island, Edge Stone.
Promise Braxton, thank you so much for taking time out of your day. We know how valuable your time is preparing for the main event tonight. One-on-one, again, against Gigi Ray, this time for the Diamonds Championship. The opportunity, the possibility for you to walk out as a two-time Diamonds champion. Promise, how are you feeling?
Possibility? Whose side you on? Tonight is my night. You see, I'm in home stretch. All I have to do is cross that line, and victory is going to be mine. You see, Gigi, she calls herself the money. As far as I'm concerned, she doesn't put her money where her mouth is. See, Gigi has been just a pain in my side ever since she has stuck her nose in my business. And tonight, it's time to throw all that away. It's time to put it in the mud. Big bank takes little bank. You see, Gigi, last time we had a ladder match, and she had the contract in her hand. And guess what? She broke it. And so tonight should be no different. 1, 2, 3. And that is not a guaranteed. That's an absolute. What's my name again?
Promise.
The Texas Championship Open Challenge rolls on here at the Reality of Wrestling. Last time we saw the champion out here, he was challenged by Eric Lockhart. Now tonight, we have no idea who he's going to be facing, and that is what's exciting about an open challenge here, Brad.
Yeah, it's hard for the champion, though, to prepare for such a task.
It really is, but you know, that's the thing, is Ryan Davidson embodies Texas, and that's why he's the champion, and he is ready for anything.
For whoever, wherever, and who is going to be the opponent for Ryan Davidson.
Will anyone step up to the challenge?
Wait.
What? Oh, no.
De La Cruz.
The man who is starting to make waves in the singles division here, Diego De La Cruz, is the one answering this open challenge. And can you imagine the kind of waves he would make if he wins the Texas Championship here tonight?
It would definitely be a solidifying performance for a man who's had quite the career to write home about. Diego De La Cruz, one of the best tag team competitors in Reality of Wrestling history, but a singles championship has eluded him, Brittany Houseland.
It has indeed, and he's coming in here strapped with that accordion. He might come out of here strapped with the gold, and that would definitely put not only a target on his back, but skyrocket him to the top.
This is the first ever time that Ryan Davidson and Diego De La Cruz are inside the ring against one another in singles competition. You've got to imagine that that's going to be something very interesting. You don't have any kind of history with this man. How are the styles going to mesh against each other?
We're going to find out. I mean, it is a rarity here in reality of wrestling to have a first ever. And this indeed is the first time ever these two are locking horns, for lack of a better term. Texas title on the line. Diego de la Cruz representing La Familia. Ryan's gonna kill you, Chance. First that I can recall here at the Reality of Wrestling.
Yeah, that's definitely a first, but you know, it's a great warning. They're just trying to be very, very caring to Diego de la Cruz.
Caring.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a little warning.
Yeah, like hey, spoiler alert.
Here we go. These two men ready to battle it out for the Reality Wrestling Texas Championship.
Sign of respect here from both. And I can tell you from personal experience, Diego de la Cruz is not taking this match lightly. 6.5 years ago, when Diego de la Cruz first stepped foot in this building, Ryan Davidson was one of the first trainers to give him his wings here, basically. And now he's battling his mentor. And it is all for the Texas Championship.
No, but that's the thing, Kirby, is when you're battling somebody who's helped train you, they teach you what they know, but they don't teach you all that they know. And Ryan definitely has a long-standing training here from Row and beyond.
Just showing all the power is Ryan Davidson, the current Texas champion. And you've got to have some form of guts in you, honestly, to be able to throw out open challenges, say, whoever wants this, come take it from me. This is just a completely different, evolved Ryan Davidson that we're seeing here in front of us.
These two circling the ring. Again, a lot of this is going to be a feeling out process, like we mentioned. It's just trying to figure out what's the strategy of the other guy. You see this a lot of the times in MMA or boxing fights. You know, the first couple of rounds are going to spend trying to get to know one another. What are you going to go for? What do you favor? What combinations are you looking to throw? And once we figure that portion out, then you start seeing the heavy action. That's what's exactly is going on right now in the early goings between Diego de la Cruz and Ryan Davidson.
Like you said, with that, boxing and MMA, if we were to look at a tail of the tape per se, Ryan definitely has the uphill advantage here, but Diego de la Cruz has something that Ryan doesn't have, and that is youth, and it is also the ability to be in the ring a lot less. He's taken a lot less hits in his life than Ryan Davidson has.
That's a bold claim, Brittany Allen.
I'm just saying, he is known as the grizzled vet for a reason.
Here comes Ryan Davidson. Oh, gets a kick to the gut.
Diego using that speed.
Oh, wow, look at
Look at that.
Just slams him down, yanks him out of the midair. Oh, and a kick out right at 2. Solid 2 count from our referee.
Just the power of Ryan.
Here comes the champion, starting to feel himself here in the matchup.
See, I told you the power.
A lot of power there.
I think that may have actually just shooken up Diego de la Cruz, having a hard time getting up after that chop.
I think our crowd needs to stop looking away from the match. Keep wanting people to do it again. It's like they missed it the first time. Keep your eyes on the match, and you won't have to see it again.
I don't know if they missed it. I think they're just a little sadistic in a way.
Well,
wanting
it
to
is
see it
cruel
again.
and unusual, and I expect nothing less from the fine people of Texas City.
We love you, Texas City. We love you, Row Nation.
We do. We do. Doesn't mean hell aren't lost. Ryan Davidson there in the corner. Some big shots to the dome piece of Diego de la Cruz. Look at that, though. Oh! Diego ready for it. Drop kick, Bryan Davidson.
Trying to take a minute outside the ring, but Cruz. Oh!
Well, he was looking for a big stunt like his cousin Tom Cruise. But it did not prevail. And Bryan Davidson is showing why he's still the top gun here at the Reality of Wrestling.
Oh, here we go. Look at this.
To the outside. Well, if at first you don't succeed,
you try and try again.
Say what the hell? Oh, there he goes. To the outside. Diego went flying.
Diego up, not to his feet yet, though.
Up to count of 6 here, though, from our official. We need to get this back in the ring. Excuse me, up to a count of 4.
Diego de la Cruz using his environment to his advantage, and that's something that you're going to want to do here against Bryan Davidson, especially in a match like this where the championship is on the line.
Bryan was giving himself a little space by getting back into the ring and breaking that count, but Cruz staying on top of him. Oh.
De la Cruz stopping himself. Connects with 2 different kicks. And now here he comes.
Oh,
Bulldog.
no.
For the Texas Championship, shoulders are down. Only a 1 count and a huge defiant kick out from the champion.
The right hand from Diego de la Cruz, the challenger, bringing it to Bryan Davidson. It is championship week this week on the Reality of Wrestling. Of course, our main event is going to have Promise Braxton versus Gigi for the vacant Reality Wrestling Diamonds Championship. We saw a successful defense from Ed Stone earlier in the evening, and now Bryan Davidson trying to copy what Stone did and be a successful retainee of his title. But right now, Diego de la Cruz trying to find an opening to really put in some big damage and big offense on Bryan Davidson. You see Ryan getting up a little gingerly, favoring one of those legs.
Oh, no.
And you can see here now Diego de la Cruz has found his opening. He has found his target. And he's going to go right after that knee.
Oh! Honestly, you're just going to anger the bear at this moment.
And we saw it happen earlier on the outside, Brittany. I don't think Diego de la Cruz is very smart doing this. That is just firing up the champion.
And look at him. Look at him.
Oh, he caught Diego's arm.
Oh, nice.
He's on his back. He's on his back.
Hold.
You can't breathe, you can't fight.
I'm not quite sure if it's under the chin, but Alexa Grasso proved that you don't need to be under the chin to win a championship. Diego de la Cruz could be just moments away from bringing that title to La Familia.
Oh no, look at this. Again, the strength.
Oh, right into the corner.
Oh no, right back to that knee.
Once again.
On the back, back into a sleeper hold.
Oh!
Just slams him right down.
The amount of pain that shoots straight up your spine. As you can see, Cruz not moving a lick here.
champion, the first man to be able to get back up, using the ropes to get back up to a vertical base. Diego de la Cruz has made it to his feet as well, and here he comes. But he gets caught running into that big boot.
Ryan Davidson said, "I got you," and that he did. A big line, taking the head off of Cruz.
Oh, goodness. And here we go.
He's looking for it. That bear trap fist right to the grill. Cover. 1, 2, and still no. 2 and 15/16.
Ryan was ready to call that, but oh no. Stalking Cruz.
De la Cruz is in major trouble here. Oh! Just one step ahead is Ryan Davidson at every turn.
Ryan Davidson not able to get that scoop slam that he always looks for.
There it is!
Close one, cover. 1, 2, and no.
And you could see, Brad, when he got it, but he didn't
Wait a
have the
minute.
power.
Have you ever seen a bear fly?
I mean,
Have you ever seen a bear fly?
I've recently watched Cocaine Bear, so kinda he's wanting to put the exclamation point to the end of this sentence.
Oh no, Ryan
From the
Davidson. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and still. In his open challenge defenses, and since winning that championship at Christmas Chaos, Ryan Davidson continues his undefeated ways. Diego de la Cruz with a hell of an effort, but it was not enough for the Grizzled vet.
That spiral splash is a thing of beauty. No matter how many times I see it, it always just blows me away.
It always blows me away as well. Ryan Davidson victorious here on a Night of Champions. And still to come in our main event, Thomas Braxton, Gigi for the vacant Reality Wrestling Diamonds Championship. Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a
What's
minute.
going on?
It looks like a fan just jumped the ropes.
What is going on?
A fan just jumped. Wait a minute, no, that's not a fan. That's Emilio Tovar. Emilio Tovar, who was just assaulted recently by La Familia, comes in and jumps Diego from behind. And then hightails it out of here.
I mean, you can't blame him after what happened, the treachery to Emilio, but kicking a man when he's down.
It's kind of what they did to him, though, Brittany.
Diego de la Cruz coming up short, then get jumped afterward. More Reality Wrestling, don't go anywhere.
You know, living under the spotlight, being television champion is hard. Just like people have protection for their life and home, I got protection under the spotlight. And that protection comes from the form of the face of fear, the 7-foot giant, Bo Amir.
Hello again, Row Nation. My guest at this time, all damn day, Will All Day. Will, the searing image that the Row Nation has in their minds, the last time they saw you, 1 week ago, walking out of that steel cage after hitting the autograph and pinning your most hated opponent, Cameron Cole. A gruesome match, a hellacious match, one that certainly has to be debilitating for both of you. And we all want to know, how are you feeling?
Well, honestly, Chris, I'm feeling like hell, man. Physically, I'm beat. You know, I got 2 broken ribs. I'm still a little nauseous. I hadn't been able to sleep for an entire week now, but man, it kind of makes me laugh hearing you say my most hated rival, because up until about a week ago, honestly, that was the case. You know, I don't know what happened in that steel cage, but something switched, something changed. And And honestly, I can't truthfully say that about Cameron Cole anymore, because the war, the battle, everything that we've been through, it's changed me. It's changed us. It's bonded us together forever. And if that was the final time that we were in there facing face to face, then, you know, my hat's off to you, Cameron Cole, because you have my respect. You had your chance to walk out of that cage like you have always done in the past couple of years, but you didn't take it. You had balls. You had panache. Honestly, it was something that I did not expect out of Cam Cole. That's why I put us there in that steel cage, was because I didn't think he had it in him to dig down deep to get through that match. And you know what? You know what? If his leg didn't give out right at the end of that match, I don't know what would have happened, because nobody's ever kicked out of the autograph before. And you know what? Cameron Cole did. You know, there's not enough words I can say about him. You know, I've been all over the world. I've been in every single state. I have wrestled countless names after countless names in every single promotion. And I can honestly tell you guys right now, right here, that Cameron Cole is the best professional wrestler that I've ever been in the ring with. But he ain't Will Allday. So, Chris, yeah, I'm feeling like hell physically, but emotionally, I am clear-headed, because I know where I'm going now. I know that I'm going to that Last Stand Rumble, and I am taking back what is mine. That's the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, because it was stolen from me, and there is nothing that I'm going to do. There's nothing that I won't do to get what is rightfully mine back. There's not a man in that ring at that Rumble that is going to stop me from doing what I say that I'm going to do, and that is take back what's mine. Because everybody in that Rumble, all 29 of you, you ain't Will Allday. There is only one, so you guys better start believing in all damn day Will Allday.
Hey, there you are. I've been looking for you. Where you been? You good?
I bet. Those are my chips.
These are my chips.
You can have them. You know what? Why don't you just take everything, you know? Because I done already lost it all anyway. I lost to Ryan Davidson. Not only did I lose to Ryan Davidson, I got jumped after the match by Emilio Tovar. I mean, I was so ready. I was so ready to be the Texas champion. I was going to change it to the Tejano championship. Look, I went and bought a cowboy hat. I was so ready for come on, man.
First of all, forget the hat. Look, forget about Tobar, forget about E.T., because he doesn't even matter in this. You were already destined to lose this match. You were set to fail. You were set to fail, bro. Come on.
I was set up to fail?
Of course. Or it hasn't clicked in your head yet.
Click it for me.
Are you serious?
Yes, please.
You're afraid of bears.
You're right. I forgot.
Exactly.
I don't even like teddy bears.
So what did you expect when you went out there with Ryan Davidson?
I guess I got what I expected, right?
But see, here's the thing though. You should be proud of yourself. Because in defeat, there's also triumph. And you want to know what you won today? You, my dear sir, won the prize of overcoming your fears. And because of that, I got something to show you.
You make a good point.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa. Put that away.
What you mean?
Put that away, dude.
Look.
No.
Come on, trust me. Look.
If I turn around,
look,
I see what.
Look.
Is that what I think it is?
That's exactly what you think it is.
That's the Rumble list? How did you get this?
Shh, don't worry about that. But you know what this means, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, we kind of have the advantage now.
Exactly.
Look who's on the list. Dude, number 17?
Look at that.
Bro, okay. I feel a little bit better.
I knew you would.
You might want to go put that back, though. Charmel's going to be looking for you.
You know what? Smart man.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Hey, I'm coming too. What?
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free. The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Well, there she is, pointing to the sign, the chosen one, Promise Braxton, walks into the World Gym Arena with one thing on her mind, championship gold. She has the opportunity tonight to become a two-time Diamond Division champion and fulfill the prophecy bestowed upon her by the Hall of Famer Booker T to be quite literally his chosen one.
Now you mentioned Booker T here, Brad, and that's the interesting part about this. This assignment that has been set for her to become a two-time Diamond Division champion, Booker's not out here with her. After the match that she had against Ivy Nile, I think Booker feels that she's finally ready to capture that gold.
And her opponent, we saw these two women go at it in the first ever Diamonds ladder match here in Reality of Wrestling. Gigi Ray suffering actually quite the devastating injury to her arm, breaking her arm, and out of action subsequently for several weeks, if not months, making her return here this evening. And what a return it could be. Gigi Ray could capture Brittany her first taste of gold here in the row.
She really could, and you know, these two have battled it out with ladder matches, but it's one of those things is that Gigi hasn't fared very well against Promise Braxton, and now, tonight, it's time for the money to put her money where her mouth is.
Gigi Ray, Promise Braxton, this rivalry speaks for itself in many ways, Kirby. And right now, we're going to go up to Chris Russo for our championship introduction.
Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, she is the chosen one, Promise Braxton. And her opponent, from Millwoods, Alberta, Canada,
this building is palpable, and as you said, Brad, these two women despise each other. But here's going to be the biggest question. Gigi Ray has never been able to defeat Promise Braxton. Will she be able to do it here tonight and capture that gold for the first time?
Well, that is going to be her challenge that's ahead of her. Promise Braxton. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Dueling chants here of Let's Go Gigi and Let's Go Promise. The one thing, I understand that some people might not have the greatest things to say about Promise Braxton, the chosen one, but one thing that you cannot take away from her is she is one of the very best in women's wrestling today.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter what gender you are. Promise Braxton is one of the greatest that have ever walked here through the reality of wrestling, and she has the possibility to etch her name in history here, being another two-time Diamonds Division champion.
Be amazing for her, definitely adding to the chosen one moniker that has been bestowed upon her. But Gigi here, oh, look at that. working again, as you said, breaking the wrist and the arm earlier. Promise has definitely got that scouted.
Yeah, Promise is going to target the arm. I mean, there's no doubt about it. She'd be foolish not to. And this is my thing. When you think about the Chosen One moniker, right? You think about the pressure that you honestly put on yourself with that name, with the name The Chosen One. Think about LeBron James.
Yes.
He came into the league as the Chosen One. And that prophecy for him was not fulfilled, as we've been saying, until he took his talents to South Beach and was able to finally win a championship several years into his career. I think the first run that Promise Braxton had with the Diamonds Championship was great, but I think she wanted more from it, and that is where she came into this Chosen One mentality. That's when she recruited, or was recruited by Booker T, to fulfill that. Tonight is a lot of pressure for her, just as much for Gigi, if not more.
Yes, indeed, and there we go. Look at that. Just, wow. Gigi. Oh!
Man, a forearm cover. One, and a kick out.
Gigi definitely smart, trying to end this quick.
Oh, she got to go over. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Over the top to the outside. You talk about going over the top rope. The Last Stand Rumble coming to you all next week. This is your main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling. That Last Stand Rumble, 30-minute enter. One leaves. Gigi like a house on fire.
She's going to have to keep the pressure on here on Promise Braxton if she wants to walk away Diamonds champion.
And she's got to put the pressure on her back in the ring. After all, you cannot win a championship outside.
You cannot. Cover here. One. Only kind of one Promise Braxton after taking all that offense, kicking out after one. This shows you the resiliency of the Chosen One. And now she's looking for a sharpshooter. Perhaps looking for a sharpshooter, but a right hand.
He got a sharp slap to the face.
Got one of those Pittsburgh steel right hands. I mean, that thing was tough.
Oh, Promise having that scouted.
Alabama slammer. The Chosen One feeling herself right now. Needs to cover Gigi, and there she goes. 1, 2, and a kick out after two from the Gigi ring. The money. Millwood's own.
The thing there is that right there, that moment, that little moment that she was feeling herself, as you said, up on the ropes. That second could have cost her the gold right there.
It very well could have. And that's the thing. With a title match, you have to be on top of every moment, because that's what's going to make the difference in a championship match, is a moment. Snap suplex there. Rolls through, looking for a second one, Kirby.
The crowd right now is on fire. Look at that. She managed to use the momentum. It's not to the cover, but only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count. What would it mean, Kirby Carry-On, for Gigi Ray not only to win this championship, but to bring it back to Millwood?
It would mean the absolute world to her. She would actually, if I'm not mistaken, be the first ever Canadian champion that we have had here at the Reality of Wrestling. And you've got to imagine that it's going to feel very sweet for her, especially having defeated Promise Braxton to earn that honor.
Now, though, Promise Braxton just weighing down on Gigi Ray, putting her whole body weight on it as Gigi tries to find a way back up to a vertical base, and she does a couple of elbows in there to the rib cage, and Promise Braxton showing little to no effect. Irish whip. Opening for Gigi there.
No,
didn't get it. Schoolboy, cover 1.
These two women know each other so well. And they have the counter to the counter to the counter. As you can see, both of them right here just jockeying for position.
Cover. 1, 2. Gigi bridges over. Look at that. Double arm suplex. If you have a counter to a counter to a counter, wouldn't that just be the original move? Cover. 1, 2. trying to follow the math on that one.
It depends on where the momentum goes, Brett.
I think they cancel each other out. It's like a 360 and a 180.
Yeah.
And another 180 get you back where you were before. A couple of forearms there to Promise Braxton. Neither lady really being in the driver's seat for too long. Where's she going with this? Oh, God, and a Samoan drop, and you saw Gigi land on that arm. Land on that bad arm. I think Promise, cover, 1, 2.
No, but
You could tell that arm pinned behind her.
That arm has definitely got to be bothering her, the wrist as well.
She just kicks to that now. The right arm and the wrist, the object of the affection of Promise Braxton.
Promise looking to.
There we go, the little Dory special here.
Gigi fighting it out, though.
Can she rock her back? Oh, look at this. And she has her. Oh my gosh, the strength of the legs of Promise Braxton, and the pain is clearly visible on Gigi Ray. Is she gonna give up right here? Is she gonna give up?
The anguish.
She would have to verbally tap out here if she wants to give up. And you've got to imagine that that's definitely something she does not want to do. Imagine saying, I quit.
Oh, goodness. Promise.
She's doing all that she can, and just throws her and disposes of her. Gigi Ray, the fighting spirit of Mill Woods. Cover, 1, 2, and no. Wow. She must have been in that submission for over 15 or 20 seconds.
That was ruthless.
Which is
right
excruciating pain.
Yes.
These two women battling it out for the top prize in our women's division, the Diamonds Championship. It is unclaimed currently. One of these women will be the brand new champion. Will it be Promise Braxton in her second reign? Cover, 1, 2, and that's no. Reversal. 1, 2. Couple of near falls from both women. Gigi Ray. Oh! Just planted Promise Braxton right on her doom piece.
Gigi needs to capitalize now. This is such a moment right here. Both women clearly exhausted. This has been such a physical and aggressive match here.
And this just goes to show how much this championship means to both of these women. For one, it is the first time to be able to be called the champion. For the other, it is a chance to reclaim her throne.
And not just reclaim her throne, Kirby, as you were saying, but also make Booker T proud. I mean, the tag titles are already with the Heat. Could you imagine if the Diamonds Championship was under that umbrella as well?
They were quite possibly one of the strongest factions here in all of reality of wrestling. But look at Gigi Ray doing everything in her power to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Irish whip against the ropes. And looking for a power bomb. Turns it into a hurricanrana. And then some right hands right on the dome. Oh, and a drop kick. She is all heart right now. All heart.
Oh, goodness.
That could be all. Cover, 1, 2. Oh my gosh, 2.5. 2.5.
Promise isn't even moving. Clearly, Road Nation have all become referees at this point. They're saying that was 3.
Well, it wasn't. So there's that. Promise Braxton. Oh, look at that, tripping up Gigi Ray. Gigi Ray falling face first. Oh, knees to the back of the head.
Another face first into the canvas.
Promise Braxton goes to the hollow bomb. Is this all? Cover, 1, 2, and no!
What?
Another 2. And this crowd again, claiming it was 3.
I told you.
But it was 2.
They've all been coming to the reality of wrestling referee training.
It was 2. And that's all I have for you on that one.
Well, Prowess apparently has something in mind.
Kirby, carry on. What could she be thinking?
We never really see Promise Braxton go up to the top rope, so this is a very precarious spot as here comes Gigi Ray.
She wasn't thinking long.
Big risk, big reward.
What are they thinking? That is a precarious position to be in. That is an unenviable position to be in, perched at the top turnbuckle. Both these women, they're jostling up there, trying to... Wait a minute, Promise Braxton standing up tall.
Like you said, jostling for position, very...
What are they doing here?
But they're both exhausted. Oh!
Oh my God! Oh my God! And Gigi, you can tell that right arm is hurt. Can she capitalize? Can she capitalize?
For the championship!
Can she capitalize? No!
No, the Spanish fly.
The pain. Cover. 1, 2, and no! Not enough! Not enough! Not tonight! It took Gigi too long to get over to Promise Braxton. You could tell the arm of Gigi Ray. Going for the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter is locked in. That arm just gave way. She couldn't hold it. Promise Braxton with the STF locked in. She's trying to go to the ropes. She's inching her way closer. Promise Braxton senses it and pulls her right back into the middle of the ring. Oh my gosh, it's got to be academic at this point. And no, she's going for the arm. The injured arm of Gigi Ray. Will she tap? She's got it pinned back. She's tapping. She's tapping. Promise Braxton's a champion. Promise Braxton's a champion. Promise Braxton is the champion. Oh my gosh. Wow. Without a doubt, one of the greatest Diamond Championship matches in history. Both these women put all they had into it, but it all came apart after that Spanish fly. Gigi Ray landing on the injured arm. And Promise Braxton, the chosen one, has now fulfilled her prophecy, fulfilled her destiny. The new Diamond Champion, the chosen one.
Few women can say that they won this championship 2 times, and now Promise Braxton gets to add her name to that very, very short list. And you've got to imagine that this reign is going to be a long one.
A reign, indeed. Possibly a reign of terror, but you know Booker T is definitely smiling somewhere watching this.
Well, I will say this. She is the baddest woman to ever hold that title. But right now, we have our EMT staff looking at Gigi Ray landing on that injured arm. I mean, it was broken, got her cast off not too long ago. That wrist, you see support on it. Now she's favoring it.
Oh, no.
This is a bad scene, ladies and gentlemen.
She put it all out there. You've got to imagine that the disappointment in that Gigi Ray is feeling right now has got to be massive.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Promise Braxton is your Diamond's champion. There is no debating it. There is no doubt about it. She stands tall. once again. Forever in her mind. The reality of wrestling. Diamonds champion, Thomas Braxton. This has been your main event this week on Reality of Wrestling. For our executive producers, Booker and Charmel Huffman. For our director, Kevin Bernhardt. For my colleagues, Kirby Carrion and Brittany Alvin. My name is the Bro, Brad Gilmore. We will see you next week on The Reality of Wrestling.